Like all important topics, capitalism has been defined and understood quite differently by different people and groups throughout its history. That fact requires everyone using the term to be clear and explicit about the particular definition being used. No one should proceed as if any one definition is the only one, or is a definition on which everyone agrees. For example, many contemporary usages of capitalism, in the media, among politicians, and in academic treatments, focus on two key dimensions. The first is private property. Capitalism is a system in which the means of production, land, tools, equipment, raw materials, and products, goods and services, are privately owned by individuals and enterprises. They are not owned collectively by society as a whole or by the state apparatus, representing, at least in theory, society as a whole. The second dimension is the market. Capitalism is a system in which productive resources and produced outputs are distributed by means of freely negotiated exchanges between their private owners. Distribution is not accomplished by means of the state's or any other collective agency's planned decisions. Thus, the 20th century's great confrontation between capitalism and socialism was widely defined to be a struggle between private property and markets on the one hand, and socialized property and government planning on the other. I do not use that popular definition in this book. A full discussion of the different definitions of capitalism and of the disagreements among their adherents would take us far afield. Instead, I will underscore some problems with the popular definition as an introduction to the definition I use. Private property is indeed a prevalent feature of capitalism. However, capitalist economies also typically contain significant amounts of productive property and products owned by state apparatuses in the name of the society as a whole. In the United States, for example, harbors, airspace, transportation facilities, military equipment, large tracts of land, and many educational institutions are publicly owned. Likewise, markets are common mechanisms of distribution, yet many capitalist economies also include the distribution of goods and services in non-market ways. In the United States, for example, food is distributed via food stamps issued to certain parts of the population, and many communities distribute park, fire, police, and school services to citizens based on local notions of citizens' needs, not on market exchanges.